What's up, guys? Doing yet another trailer reaction. This one for the third. It's the third trailer for The Mummy. I can't believe we're already on the third trailer. It's the first film in Universal's Universal Monster cinematic universe. I can't call it the Monsterverse because Legendary, took that one from them. But anyway, yeah, I've been liking what I've been seeing so far. I liked the last trailer a lot more. I felt it had more of the horror vibe, where the first one felt a bit more just action oriented. So yeah. I'm really kind of seeing how maybe this one's gonna flesh out and really feel more like the Universal Monster feel. So without further ado, let's do it.
You have no idea what you have unleashed.
What the hell?
How did you get out of that plane? There's not a single scratch on your body.
You are alive because you were cursed.
Cursed? By what?
The ultimate evil. Welcome to a new world of gods and monsters.
You saw that, right?
She did something to me.
The very essence of evil calls to you now.
Kick her off!
Oh. Or not.
I'm scared.
It's like, I'm too old for this shit.
It takes a monster to defeat a monster.
Oh, that's my face! That's my face!
Well.
Huh. Well, certainly showed you a little bit more. You're gonna show kind of his eyes doing the thing, but see, a lot of people have been. Okay, also he's got like some kind of power in this, but a lot of people are saying.
You even saw him push up against the wall at one point.
Like that's my point. Is like I said, a lot of people have speculated, okay, that he's gonna end up being one of the Universal monsters. We just don't know. And I first, is he gonna be the Wolfman? Because he didn't say, okay, you've been cursed. Okay. Obviously, they're changing some of the backstory for a lot of Universal monsters to kind of fit this cinematic universe. But the Wolfman was a curse. His lycanthropy was supernatural. It was a magical thing. It was a curse. And I'm kind of, Russell Crowe even says, it takes a monster to beat a monster. So I kind of...
Unless he's going to be a vampire. Because, it'd be undead. And she's undead.
I guess like a different kind of undead, basically, because again, like maybe
I would think it'd either be Wolfman or vampire.
Well, but at the same time, it's almost like I feel like you'd still have to do Dracula as like the vampire, because it's like because he wasn't just a vampire; it was Count Dracula.
Well, unless they're trying to differentiate it from the Van Helsing movie they did.
Yeah, but that's
I don't know.
Again, unless you're gonna find out that Tom Cruise is like a descendant of Vlad Dracula, and that's why she chose him, because she's in his veins there's he's got this undead thing inside of him that she sent, something like that, because I kind of feel like you were chosen for a reason. Okay, why? Was it just convenience sake, or is it because she sent something in you? So he's either gonna be like Dracula, or descendant of Dracula, like a vampire, or it's going to be one of those things where, or he might be the werewolf. But I think he's going to be something, because I know right now they're doing The Invisible Man. I heard Johnny Depp might be playing The Invisible Man. I heard they're working also getting Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is what I really want to see. But again, I don't know. Like, obviously Tom Cruise is going to be something. I would imagine he was going to, because Russell Crowe is playing Dr. Jekyll / Mr. Hyde. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, obviously there's that.
Yeah.
So what else could it be? Unless I don't know. Is he just like like a tomb, or like an explorer, or is he like a scientist too? Because I'm kind of like, could he end up being like Dr. Frankenstein or something like that? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It is interesting, but yeah, which is good. I'm glad they're not giving it away. That would be kind of a cool surprise. At the end, yeah, you find out he's like a vampire or something. I don't know. It'd be interesting, but
again, the fact that his eyes did that too, I'm like.
Again, is that like a?
Unless that's just like some sort of a, like, manifestation of her power that she gave to him. Like, if she, she cursed them, then theoretically she'd be given part of their power.
Maybe, I don't know. Again, it's I don't know. I mean,
I'm interested.
Yeah, again, the fact that it's raising a lot of interesting questions, and I hope these questions are answered in the movie. Not through future trailers. But yeah, no.
I think this is the final trailer, so.
Is it? Okay, see, some of these trailers, I don't know if they're.
It said June 9th, so that's not even a month away.
Yeah, I hope so. Because again, they probably. I know some of these trailers we've been watching, and then some of them will say final, some of them will say trailer number 3, sometimes like, here's the final. But yeah, this is probably the final full-length trailer, and then we'll get like some TV spots. I'll show you a couple little. They just kind of show you a few more like action shots, but nothing.
Extended scenes.
Yeah, but nothing really. They're going to give you any new story beats, basically, which is fine by me because, again, I think it's at this point, this movie's either got your money or it doesn't. And, again, I like how you're starting to see a lot more of the horror stuff in this one.
I like that even said, like, the beginning of a dark universe, like, for the monsters.
I like that.
Whatever.
I mean, again, I have nothing against superhero cinematic universe. I mean, but for someone who didn't grow up on superhero comics, I respect it, and I'm happy for all you guys out there who love superheroes, who grew up reading comic books, superhero comics. For you, this is a great time to be alive. But for someone like me, I know I like monster movies. I grew up on kaiju movies, monster movies, creature features. That's has been more my cup of tea. So now that we're kind of doing that, and to be fair, the Toho Godzilla cinematic universe and the Universal Monster cinematic universe from way back when were kind of the first ones to do that. So I said it before, this really is just kind of like the old guard, kind of putting on a fresh paint, which is cool. But I like how you can apply the cinematic universe formula to other kinds of movies than just superhero stuff. But what Marvel and even DC is now doing is showing that it's a great way to kind of do sequels, but you don't always just have to do a specific sequel to just the one movie. You can do other things, and they can all
part of the same franchise, but not the same franchise.
Yeah, and they've done that like in books, television. So I think it's cool that movies are doing that. Smart. So. And again, I like that.
Lucrative.
Yeah, very much so. Which is the driving force behind all of this.
Let's be real.
But again, I just think it's great that now they apply it to different kinds of movies too. So kind of every one of all varying tastes kind of gets their little moment. So you guys got the superhero movies, we got the kaiju movies, we got the kind of creature feature monster movies. So that's cool with me. I don't mind that. That's cool. I'm kind of wondering too, like, are they going to start out with just the Universal Monster? And I'm assuming if it keeps going this very well, maybe kind of pull monsters from other franchise that weren't in the Universal Monsters, but just kind of throwing kind of like like Legendary saying for their MonsterVerse, they're going to start out with some of the kaijus from like the Toho movies, and like King Kong, but then start introducing some of their more original ones too. Yeah. But for something like this, like, okay, now you have all the Universal monsters, then maybe throw something in like, something like Pumpkinhead in or something like that, where just throw them in there. I guess they're remaking Pumpkinhead. Anyway, I just want to see another Pumpkinhead movie. But anyway, what did you guys think? Did you like it? Are you feeling, because I know there were some people who were a bit apprehensive when the first initial trailer came out, and it kind of felt more like a Nathan Drake style, kind of what's the Nathan Drake games? Uncharted. She's the gamer, not me, okay? Don't give me shit. But it kind of had a bit more of an Uncharted feel a little bit. It felt more action stuff with the mummy. And then the second trailer came out, was a bit more horror. And I feel this one showed a lot more horror stuff. Yeah. Does that make you guys feel better? Because I know there are some people, when they first saw the first trailer, they're like, it looks like a cool movie, but it looks just more like a Tom Cruise action flick, Or it is. So for those of you guys who are kind of, on the fence when that one came out, does this one, with the second one now make you feel like, oh, okay, this is going to definitely feel more like a horror, more like a mummy horror movie? Or are you still just like, I'm not feeling it? Like, what is your impression? Because the movie's coming out soon, so I feel at this point, regardless of what side of the line you're standing on, you've kind of decided how you feel about it. I mean, I like what I'm seeing, but, I'm still curious to go see what all the stuff, but give us some of your thoughts. Let us know what you think. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel. We'll leave a link in the description section below where you guys can go do that and listen to me piss and moan on her video game Let's Play videos, because that's apparently what I do on those. Not all of them, just the ones that deserve it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.